Hi guys, it's Lex. So this is actually going to be my first official YouTube video, and it's going to be about how to hide your plugs at the workplace. Now, I work at a pretty strict place here in Southern California. I won't say which company, but they are pretty strict about dress code, and they do not, I repeat, do not allow any kind of facial piercings or plugs or tattoos or really heavy makeup like I have on now. Like, I wouldn't be able to get away with this at work, but yeah, so here's my solution on how to hide your plugs at the workplace. So first thing what I do to prepare for hiding my plugs is I take out my plugs right before I go to bed, and this overnight will, I'm sorry if people are kind of squeamish about this kind of thing, but it's just my earlobe with no earring in it. Took my gauge out. By the way, my gauge is a 5/8 gauge, and my solution probably won't work for all size gauges, because bigger than this you probably will have a little bit of trouble, but smaller than a 5/8 you could probably find my solution helpful. So yeah, so in preparation for my hiding, I take my plug out at night. That way during the night it can kind of shrink up a little bit. Usually they do, and it gets a little bit tighter. Right now it's as if I were to take it out just as I was going into work, so it's fairly loose, but it'll still work. You just got to be very careful on how you put your earring in. So what I do to hide my plug, what I'm trying to achieve here is the look of a regular earring, and so what I use, or what I've found that works best, is a chunky earring. So here I have a pearl and it has a regular back. See, like that. Sorry, I'm a nail biter. I'm sorry. It's a really bad habit, and I apologize. But so yeah, I found that getting chunky earrings works really well, because they kind of hide my hole. That sounds bad. It hides my gauge ear, and from the back, from the front and the back is what I want to make sure it's kind of camouflaged as a regular earring. So and the backs that I use are these kind of, I'm not too sure what they call them. See if it focuses. There we go. It's like a regular earring with like this plastic ring around it to make it a little bit bigger. Some people use these kind of backs to keep whatever earring, if like it's a heavy earring, really taut to the ear, because sometimes heavy earrings tend to hang and make regular earlobes. It pulls them. So anyway, so yeah, this is what kind of earring I use, and I'll go ahead and show you how I do it. I used to put eyelash glue around like this part of the earring, but I found that it didn't work too well, and maybe some people, like I said, some people who have smaller gauges than I do, it might work, but it didn't work too well for me, so I had to find a different solution. And this was before I found these backs. So these backs really help out a lot. So what I usually do is I put it in, and you see, putting it in just like that, you can't barely, I know what I'm trying to say, like, you can't really tell that I have gauge ears. If it hangs, of course you're gonna see my back, so you gotta make sure that it kind of fits just right on your gauge hole, like your gauge lobe, whatever. Keep wanting to say hole, but that sounds really gross. Okay, so then I take my back and I put it on just like you would a regular earring. Remember when you had regular ears? And you don't, like, you just put it on very loosely. Let me see if I can get a mirror so you can see the back of my ear. See if I can do this. My ear's cut. Okay. So we go. I'm using my phone to record. Okay, so now you can see how my ear looks from the back. I hope you can see that. It looks like a regular earring. And from the front, it does too. And so, if you were, so this works for me. I don't normally, I don't have a strenuous job where I'm like moving around or like doing stuff. So, you know, I'm a painter at this company. I was almost going to say where I work, but, yeah, so I'm just sitting down painting all day, so it's not very strenuous. I don't really, like, move around a lot. But if you were, like, a waitress or, I don't know, a teacher or something that, you know, involves you to, like, do a lot of, like, activity, then you might want to do this, but you can also add that eyelash glue, and that'll give you a little bit more security, especially if you spent a little bit of money on your earrings that you purchased. You kind of want to like give yourself some of that security because it could fall out. These were really cheap. I think I got these at Claire's, and they came in a pack of like maybe 6 or 8 different size pearls, and they're plastic pearls. And then the backs I think I also found at Claire's, not too sure, but so yeah, that's my ear, and that's how I hide my plugs at the workplace. You can tell I went from this. Oh, my dog's angry. And this. And that's it. So this video was made for all my freaks, modified freaks out there that need to hide their plugs at the workplace. I hope this video is helpful for you, and I really hope that you liked my very first video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, a like, and please subscribe for some more videos. I'm not too sure what my channel is going to be like, if it's going to be beauty, if it's going to be special effects makeup, or just kind of random vlogs. So thank you guys for watching. Bye.